Hi everybody, it's Debbie. You're at your home, your happy place, and today I think I have my most fabulous fall haul ever. Let's get started. Very recently, I went out shopping with my granddaughter. First of all, I wish I had a video. She's 14 months old. She's not walking yet. And I was at Kirkland's. Now, if you've shopped Kirkland's in store, you know they don't have a regular shopping cart. And they have those little plastic things and you can lift up the handle and roll it along the floor. Well, I was trying to shop carrying her in one arm, and that was hard. And everything I was getting was a little large. So I started filling up one of those bins while I'm holding her, and then some of the stuff was falling off, which is an indication that I got a nice haul. So I put her inside it instead, and she was able to stand up and hold on and ride. She had the best time, and it was so cute. I mean, there's this little bitty thing riding around the store. I'll tell you what, if you want to have a good day, take a baby out with you. Everybody has a smile on their face. They are so nice. So most of this haul, I think, is Kirkland's. There's some from Hobby Lobby, and I think that's it. I went into Kirkland's. I was not expecting anything. I already showed you a pretty decent Kirkland's haul before, but as I parked, I saw a chalkboard outside, 25% off your entire purchase today only. And I thought, okay. I mean, the last time I was there, it was like 30%. It's okay. But what else could they have in there? Because I've already been in. I already bought several beautiful things. Well, I'm over there. I really need some big lanterns. My lantern collection is a little sad. And there are so many lanterns, good size, small size, all size at Kirkland. So if you're needing lanterns, and color-wise, they're different colors, but I'm standing there looking, and then somebody, I don't know what they were buying for. It seemed like they were buying maybe for vacation homes or something because they needed multiple. And the sales girl goes, well, this is coupon layering. So the lanterns were 50% off, and then you got an additional 25% off. The prices were great, and so you can kind of see behind me. I'm going to show you what I got. Well, I've already stuck a little candle in here. Absolutely. It's not on there straight because the tape's here. So this comes off. This candle was not included. I was just messing around. So do I like these kind with no glass? I do. Especially for indoors, I love them because you can also stick all kinds of things in here that kind of feather out. But you know, you've noticed me using a little bit. I think this was way popular last year. All the little bumps or beads, wood beads. But I've started incorporating a few in the house, and this one just really attracted me. And I accidentally set it over here on the piano, and like, oh, and baby already found a home. And then I wanted a substantial one for outdoor, front porch. I have some, but I'm not. They're either almost broken to pieces because the outdoor's hard on some of them, and I had wood ones out there. This is metal. What is it? I don't know. Is it metal or plastic? I don't know, you guys. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think it says plastic. Yeah, it's plastic. It looks like metal, doesn't it? So pretty. The candles are in there. I did touch them. They're not wax, so they're not going to melt. Look at the base. I mean, it is beautiful. It doesn't have a hole in the top, so it's going to get dirty in there if you put it outside. But wow, this is a stunner. Again, 50% off. 25% off that. I have no idea how much, you know, I'm not going to tell you what the final cost was because I don't know. And I don't have the receipt with me. So this was originally $75. I couldn't afford that. But cut it in half and then add another 25% off. And now we're talking my language. So that is the extent. I bought 2 of each of those. That's the extent of my lanterns. And then we'll head on to pumpkins next. Do I need more pumpkins? I mean, I feel like I do. These were very different for me, unique pumpkins. I got my bins upstairs that still have pumpkins in them. But mostly they were graduated in size because if you were with me, it'll be 3 years ago, I guess now, or 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I did this full size on my front porch. I had one as tall as me or taller, and I had pumpkins in it. So the topiary is like way big, and I made it myself, and I love it, and I might bring it back next year, but not this year. But I saw these at Hobby Lobby last year, and I just couldn't do it. But this year, as I was there, I looked at it, and so how much are they? They're not inexpensive. $69.99, 40% off. They're still not inexpensive, but the size of this will work on at least 2 of my fireplace mantles. And I just thought, wow, I really love being able to get height on a mantle, a topiary, the color. There's just so much detail in this, and I thought this is an investment piece I will keep forever. I keep most of my stuff forever, but you know, I think it'll last. Plus I can use it in multiple places. Okay, and then, let me go grab, well, should I grab it? I will. So they had stackables where you could, you know, buy one and it would stack on top of the other or be used alone. Those were pretty pricey. And while these were marked at $99, they were 50%, no, how much were they? They were 40% off and then 25% off of that. So again, I don't know what I paid. It's weighted on the bottom. It's very light plastic. A lot of times you find these and they're breakable. And so that also is not something I want because I imagine this to be outside. I sat it in my ferns, my live ferns, just to see. I kind of like it, but I just haven't decided. It's for my front porch. This is too small. It's going to have to be elevated. It needs to be in a pot, if that's where it's going to end up. And I kind of think it will. This was just randomly sitting there. There's just something, it feels back to school. I don't know. It's wood. It's distressed. It's also got the little tag on it that this one's wood, unlike the other ones I got from Michael's that are leather. So it says thankful, and oh my goodness. I'm not usually one for fake books, but I saw this sitting there, and the gold writing, fall is my favorite, autumn skies, leaves are falling, autumn is calling. And it's like a little tweed. See it? Oh my goodness. And the color. I fell in love. And of course, this was sitting nearby. And I sat that on there. And I'm like, I've already got myself a little vignette started in my head. I mean, I could see this I could see it in a lot of places. But I've already decorated some of the places. But this would look great in a bedroom, you guys. It's like... except people might want to, you know, grab the books that aren't really there, and these don't open up. I don't think so. I thought I just tried. Yeah, it doesn't open up. So these actually were only $19.99 for it's one set. So again, it was 40% off and 25% off, and I don't know. This one, same price. So I thought that was this looked great on a shelf. A nightstand. There's so many places. So I don't know where it's going to end up. But I fell in love. I do love frames. But it's really fun to find a frame that's a little bit seasonal. So having just had a vacation with my kids and it was our anniversary, I'm hoping to find a picture, not to mention, I don't know if I shared this yet or not, but my daughter and her husband bought us a photo shoot at the water and we haven't yet got the pictures back. The photographer was rolling around in the water. We got so wet on purpose. That's what he wanted. And but he was off to New York Fashion Week right after to film, and so we haven't gotten our pictures back, but I could see a small version of one of those in there. And my daughter actually took some that were amazing. So I just thought this was cute. Okay, this was Kirkland, $16.99, but you know, I didn't pay that for it. You could try and figure the price out yourself. I am really loving Kirkland's throws. This feels like chenille again. They call this one the Ivory Crisscross Plaid Throw, $19.99. Was it on? It was on sale for 40% off. This is so soft, you guys, and it's just, you can kind of just barely see. There's just a touch of green and then the tan and the cream. And you know, I have at least 2 bedrooms that are in the green and cream. So I can just see updating the throw in there, or I mean, I can see using this in a lot of places in the future. It doesn't even have to be fall. I mean, you could use this in the spring. You could use it in the summer. It's not that heavy. Winter, I mean, it was a good buy, and I did buy 2 of them because even though I thought I was just needing one, it's like, well, I could use it so much, I might try buy 2 and then have that for backup. I also like that it folds up really small for storage. And then I didn't buy, but I'm going to check it out if I have time this weekend when I'm in the Lake St. Louis area. They had a navy one that had a white plaid through it. And while I don't need any more navy right now, I can see me using navy in the future because I really am enjoying that rich color in my house. So I do kind of think ahead and think, is this a good buy? And maybe they'll still have some when they have even a deeper fall sale because they're bringing their Christmas stuff in. All right, what else did I get there? I was checking out, can't hardly see these, I might open it. And they had these little boxes. There were 2 different kinds, and it said, special of the day. I mean, I felt like I was in a restaurant. $8. And I still got 25% off of the $8. So, of the 2, I thought these were the cutest. And the girl checking me out goes, oh, well, there's 3 left. So 2 for you and 1 for me. What caught my eye first was that there was a deep blue. This was quite by accident. You know, I never saw, I decided to do navy in the house before any fall was out at all. I think it's blue. In here, I'm not real sure, but it looked blue in the store. So that's it. It's got a little texture to it. And then it's got a gorgeous, I mean, it was my colors. So how could I not? Let me get the other one out. This color, look at that. It's so pretty. And then there's a cream. So, let's see, 8 plus 8, 16. I mean, I probably got like $2 off. So I probably got this set for $6. So, you know, if they still have them at your store, if there's still a special going on. Oh, and what were they originally? $12.99. Still a good buy. And you know, they're likely to have a sale completely right now. And oh, goodness. Let's go to Hobby Lobby real quick. That may be, it doesn't feel like it's all that I bought there. But because I bought 2 of a lot of things, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just showing you what I can. The baby wanted to hold things a lot, so I grabbed a few things, and this was one of them. I thought, well, I might try those out. It's a scrubber, soft cotton dishcloth for tough scrubbing power. And I thought that was cute. This is Hobby Lobby, $6.50, but it was 40% off. And then on that same note, I walked down the next aisle and saw these. It's just hard for me to find dish rags. And I use dish rags. I also use a little scrubby brush, but I like to have the option. And so these are a little bit stretchy. And this again, it's navy. I'm just blown away that maybe navy's always been in fall and I never saw it before. But there's 3 colors. And, so $9.99, a little pricey in my mind, but 40% off. And I got 2 of those. I don't know why I bought that. I thought it was so cute, and I let the baby hold it. It was baby size. So I don't know. I mean, I'll find a place for it. No worries there. But and it came in other colors, and I don't know how much, $8.99, 40% off. And then this one, and of course, they have this in other colors too. They have one that is green, like more of a teal than a blue. And I bought 2 of those, again, thinking maybe a mantle, but I don't know. They could be, there's a great size for being on a tablescape as far as, like the size and height of a candle would be. So I don't know, but I love it. And then there's my quandary about my front porch. I just am at a loss at what I'm doing on those doors. So I thought, oh, I'll just build something. And, so I grabbed these when I first went in. They're just they're a ring. So you see there's a hole. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just put these on the door. They're not really a wreath. And I'll put the bows that I already have right in the middle. That could be pretty. And maybe it will be. I don't know. I may test it out. But I just wasn't done. And I was actually looking for I guess you'd call it a swag. Swags, I feel like I'm getting ready to show you a swag, but I'm thinking of the longer ones, if there's a different name for them. But all of them that I saw, I feel like I own. And so I don't know, I wanted more orange in it because the ones I have are more white and green. And so again, I found something that I thought was cute. So this is a little arched one. And I thought, okay, maybe I put this, like that. I don't know, on the door. But do I do 6 of these? That may be too much. I don't know. Well, I didn't even find 6 of them. I only found 4. But I could take 2 of them and put them together laying down, and I have a really beautiful space for something in the inside. There's, and I've got lots of doors. I've got transoms where that could be pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So I'm still in the fall decorating. So even though you guys hopefully understand, I started early, but it takes me a long time to get it all done. And as soon as I'm done, I'll probably have to start Christmas. So I don't even get to enjoy them all that long because I'm decorating for too long. Then I found this wreath. Okay, this one's a smaller wreath. I don't know that I can tell you the size of it. And this arched piece was $24.99, 40% off of that. So this one was $39, and it looks like a mate to it, in case you can't tell. It is, there's no doubt. It's got the exact same berries, it's got the acorns, it's the same leaves. So having these in the same room, or if this is on the door and this is hanging up above it, or maybe this is on something over here, I mean, this all works great. I did find 6 of these, and I bought them, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, I don't really need this in the center of that. No, I don't. So now I've got these, and I'm thinking, here I was trying to do something different because I already have wreaths for the front door, 6 of them. They're smaller than this though. So I don't care. I love it. It is gorgeous, and I love it, and I love that I end up with the other things. So what am I going to do with these now, you guys? I contemplated putting them back, and I thought, well, first of all, you can set these around pillar candles or, you know, all kinds of options there, but I could see this just on top of a charger or in a plate. It may be too big for a plate, but, and then you stick a little turkey, pheasant, pumpkin, whatever your thing is, just on that. I don't know. I have no idea. Then again, I've got lots of windows. It would be so pretty. I only have 6 of them, but how many windows do I have in here? I have 8. But I mean, that is something. I could get more, and I could just do the windows in here. There's so many options. So is that everything, you guys? No, I see something else. I went to HomeGoods. So disappointed in HomeGoods where I live. It's just overwhelmingly Halloween. I can't even imagine people buying as much stuff. I just was not happy, but I was happy to find this. So this is shells. This helps me keep coastal. This was my original thought. I wanted to do coastal fall. And someday maybe I'll have a big enough collection to do that, but right now I don't. And I love it. You know, it's beautiful. They had another version of it that was a little darker shell, and they were rectangle, where these are like little, I don't know, not quite, well, an oval sort of. And that is the real price there. So that was $19.99. As I had both of those in my cart, they were the same size but different. I found a second one of these. So I put the other one back and bought it. And I think you'll find these somewhere upstairs, my sitting room or my bedroom, or maybe it'll end up down in the rec area where we have a lot of coastal. So I am not sure. I have one more thing. They also had a lot of rugs. I already put it outside, and I'm not going to bring it in. The one that I bought was maybe 4 or 5 pumpkins of different sizes and different colors, and the rug actually followed the whole shape of the pumpkins. It was the size for 1 door, and at this time I wished I would have bought 2, because I put it outside on my deck in front of our double doors, and it would suit 2 rugs. And because of the nature of the design, it wouldn't necessarily look like 2 rugs. It would, because it's not rectangles, it wouldn't look like 2 separate rugs. I think it would look like one continuous one. So again, something I'm gonna look into. And then lastly, they had a lot of beautiful candles at Kirkland's. Oh, that was Kirkland's I was talking about, sorry. This one is called Cozy Getaway Autumn Air. And of course, the color is coming off as a deep blue, so it should work just about anywhere in my house. I don't even know where. These were, I don't see a price on them. I don't remember how much, but they had a couple other, I mean, they have plenty of candles there, but they had a couple of other ones of the same brand that were orange and white. So, I feel like I've been decorating. Well, I have. I've been decorating for a couple weeks, 3 weeks, I think now, and maybe longer. And I am so far from being done, and I can't wait to bring you more. I have a set dining room table. It's very casual, and I do not have the fireplace mantle done. I thought I was done with the piano until I found these, and so I'm rethinking it now. So you didn't get to see the first version of that. The kitchen's done pretty much, I think, and I haven't brought you that. And in doing all of these other rooms that I still haven't done, there's tons of them to do, I still need to finish wallpapering in here, and I'd love to do that before Christmas, at least this room, if not that and the butler's pantry. It's just finding the time, because this is going to have a lot of cutting going on. It's going to take me, I'd say it's going to take me a couple weeks. Just if I had nothing to do in a day, I could knock it out in 2 days, but my days aren't that way. So, okay. I am just encouraging you to, if you've gone out shopping once, try it again, because there's different things and there's different sales. And the closer we get to that impending season, the better the sales are. I have often stayed away from Kirkland's because their prices I thought were a little pricey, but now that they're starting to really do a lot of sales, changes everything for me. Because when you walk into HomeGoods, that's not a sale. That's their price. And it gets a little tough now for me. I know there was something else I wanted there, and it was like, maybe it was a bouquet of fall flowers or something. I really don't remember what it was. It could have been a big pumpkin, but it was $99. And that's how much you're going to pay. It's like, I can't do that. Absolutely can't do that. But take 50% off of it, take another 25% off of it, and you're talking. So I hope that you, if you need something, you know, this is budget-friendly ideas, but they are not cheap looking. In my mind, these are things that you would see at any gorgeous boutique. You know that, you guys. Look at this. I could walk into any boutique in St. Louis, and I'm going to see this sitting there likely for more than $100. And you can find this at Kirkland's. So 50% off and another 25%. Well, today, who knows what their sale is. But the lantern sale is probably still on. Well, this, I hope, was inspiring and got you charged up for, you know, maybe you already have some great lanterns, or maybe you have some of these other things. Hopefully I've given you some ideas of new ways possibly to use them. And I don't know what my front porch is. That's going to be one of the last things I do this year, I have a feeling. And I'm looking right out at my swing here. I really want to do something out there too. So much more to come. You don't want to miss it. You do want to subscribe. Please press that like button for me. And don't forget to check out the links. I will have as much of this stuff that I can find either from the place, or, I mean, I can find sometimes the very same items on Amazon. The prices may not be as good as you're going to get in store or online at that store. So, you know, do what you can to get what you want. And then don't forget, I have Amazon storefront with lots of other things in there, and the links are always below. I thank you so much for your support, and I will see you on Wednesday for another decorating video. Make your home your happy place. Bye.